We're going to do a bit of Bimdas here, okay? So this is for the first years in St. Aidan's. Okay, so Bimdas means the following. You do brackets first, okay? Now, if you notice in the first question, there is no brackets, so you don't have to worry about it. So get rid of brackets. In the second question, we're talking about indices. Indices are stuff like 2 squared. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn 2 squared into 4. So it's going to be 4 multiplied by 3. So yeah. Now, 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, and then you still have your plus 4. Now, when you work your way down, you have to multiply before you add. So 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, 12 plus 4, 16. And that's your first question done. The answer is 16, okay? So we get rid of this question. Now we're working on the next one, okay? So if you go through your list again, what we're going to do first is what's in the brackets. Start off with your brackets, do 3 plus 4, that's 7. Okay? Next thing you do is your indices, which is I. And your indices are your squared number. So 2 squared is 4. And then finally, 4 multiplied by 7 is multiplication, and that gets you to 28. Okay? So that's your next answer then. Okay? Now, question 3. Okay, you should pause here, lads, and you should try question 3 yourself. Okay? And if you do this question, now don't do it in your calculator, you can check the answer, right? And you can see that the answer here is an odd one. The answer here is 10. Okay? Now how does it get 10? Well, if you do when you have both multiplication and division, see the way you have both multiplication and division. And multiplication and division are on the same level. Do you see the way they're on the same level? This means you have to go left to right. So which one do you hit first? You hit division first when you go left to right. So imagine you're running across the screen. Which sign do you hit first, division or multiplication? You hit division first. That means you divide 10 by 5 to get 2. Then you do 2 multiplied by 2 to get 4. And then you add at the end, because adding's at the bottom. 4 plus 6 equals 10. And that's the answer that agrees with your calculator, okay? Next question after that will be question 4. So once again, with question 4, we clearly have a bracket, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the bracket first. So start off at the top, which is bracket B. You do 6 take away 1, which is 5. 5 squared, okay? Next thing you do is your indice, which is 5 squared, which is 50 divided by 25. Next thing you do then is you do your division, D. 50 divided by 25 is 2. 2 plus 10 equals 12. And that's question 4 done. Okay? Now once again, if you're at home, I suggest you pause it now and you try question 5 on your own. Right? So try question 5 on your own. Hit the pause button, try it on your own. Okay? Now I'm going to do it myself. You should be checking your answer now. Multiplication comes first. Now, if you put it into a calculator to check it out, minus 3 multiplied with 2 plus 4, we should be getting an answer of 8. So this should be interesting. An answer of 8. 10, take away, multiplication becomes before addition or subtraction. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to work left to right. Work left to right. 10 take away 6, 4. 4 plus 4, so 10 divided by 6 is 4, and then 4 plus 4 is 8. And that obviously agrees with your calculator. Okay? So always go left to right. Next one we have is questions 6 and 7. Okay? So questions 6 and 7 are as follows. Okay? So here we go. We'll do question 6 first. Question 6 is all addition and subtraction. So you need to work left to right here. Okay? So it's going to be 10 take away 3, which is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 take 8 is 3. You always work left to right when you're doing addition and subtraction at the same time. Now for question 7, we have multiplication and division. And once again, we work left to right. Now if I throw all this into the calculator, like so, you can see that the answer should be 20. Let's see how we get an answer like this. So remember, you're running left to right and you hit the division sign first. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 multiplied by 10 is 40. 40 divided by 2, 20. Always work left to right when they're on the same level. Okay, guys? So, gents, that's the video for today. That took us all of 6 minutes. So that's all I want you from homework is to try them yourselves, right? Best of luck.